So let's talk about Between Immortal Fates. If you have not read the series, you definitely need to check it out. This is book 12 in the Immortal Accords series. I did give this one 5 stars and 1 on the spice meter. This is the last book in the series. It is now a finished series. So if you are somebody who's like, I don't like to read unfinished series, I'm only gonna read finished series, you now can officially pick this one up because it is finished. This series does need to be read in order. While each book does have a different love interest, there is still a plot that is being built in the background. Because this is the last book, you will have glimpses of each character in it, but there is really a main focus of specific love interests that are kind of new. But there is some love interests that we know that are going to play really big parts in this book. As you know, I am a spoiler-free reviewer, so I'm going to go ahead and give you my best review of this book without giving anything away. This book and the previous books are paranormal romances, so you do have a lot of fantasy creatures, vampires, werewolves. There's some creatures even that you may not know of or ever heard of before, and it's just a really unique world. Because this is the last book, it does wrap up the big plot that has been building in each of the previous books with each couple. And I'm going to be honest with you, the way this book goes, I was panicking all the way till almost the very end of the book. Like, my heart was like racing because there was something, I'm not going to give it away, but there's something that is going on, and it like literally, she keeps you on your toes almost till the end of the book. We've discussed this, like when I read, like I am not even, like the real world does not exist around me anymore. So, and even if I know an author is good about giving happily ever afters, that doesn't register in my brain at the moment when I'm reading. So when I'm wrapped up in a book, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because I'm just going to be so wrapped up in the book that I'm going to be like, oh, this can't happen. This can't happen. And I'm panicking. And that's what I was doing with this book. So this book, I'm going to warn you, it does wrap up the entire series beautifully. You have the bad guys that have been building, and their master plans have been building the entire series. And this one is going to deal with that plan. And honestly, with the previous book, I was not sure how the author was going to wrap it up, because I'm like, this is just so big. How are they, like, how is she going to wrap this up? Because this is such a huge storyline. She did it. And I was just like, mind blown. So, and that took a lot of skill because this world is huge and it is really complex. Like, it is not an easy light fantasy or paranormal romance. It's not, it's really complex. So I was like, I was shocked. It took a serious level of skill for her to be able to do that. And I'm going to be honest, emotional roller coaster, super complex. And it just was amazing. I couldn't put it down. It was one that I finished it so fast. I loved it. It was just so good. The entire series really are great. I am going to tell you though, these books are not very spicy books. They are adult paranormal romance books, but they are more fade to black. So you do get that adult relationship and you do get that adult romance. You just get the fade to black, which for me was okay. So now you know that this book completely had me in a chokehold, and it wrapped up beautifully. The entire series was wrapped up beautifully. So I'm going to give you a quick overview what the book's about. Again, I am going to be careful trying to give you a quick overview, but if you have not read this series, definitely check it out. It is so good. The first half of the book does focus on Key. She is a seer, as she and Jax work together. As they work together, there is a budding relationship that is building between the two. If they fail, the supernatural world will fail as well. The second half of this book focuses heavily on Derrickles and Celeste as they try to figure out a way to fix their current situation in their separate territories as attraction burns between them. And they have to do it quickly because lives are hanging in the balance. As you heard me say, I absolutely loved this book. I absolutely loved the series, but I'm going to say out of the entire series that this one was my favorite, just because I love seeing all the characters. I love the way it wrapped it up. Just everything. But seriously, if you have not checked this one out, you seriously need to check out this series because it is so good. You know, even if you are a spice lover, I'm a huge spice lover. We know this. I'm addicted to spice, but like, I love it. And so that tells you, you know, you don't have to have spice sometimes to be an amazing book. And this one, you know, it's great. I'm just gonna tell you right now, great, love it. She's a great author, and it's an adult series. So if this sounds like something you would like, you should check it out because I loved it, and I think you just might too.